Welcome back. We took a bit of a longer break than expected, but Uncommon Decency is back.
This is just a really short State of the Union episode to whet your appetite and walk you through what we have in store. So, on our agenda today, 3 crucial matters: our brand new host, our revamped Patreon with special content, and our first job offer.
As you know, we've done this together, Jorge and I, over the past 2 years. It started as an idea, doing a phone call during lockdown, and from humble beginnings, Jorge and I have built a product we are very proud of. We've interviewed intellectuals we admired and grappled with all the big political and cultural issues of our continent. After tens of thousands of downloads from 140 plus countries, it's grown beyond our wildest dreams.
That said, last year we started feeling the strain of the work more, so we turned to someone who has already been on the podcast a few times to join us permanently.
Hi everyone, this is Julian Graham. I'm so glad to join the podcast as a full-time host going forward.
And we are so glad to have you on board, because Julian was a rugby teammate of mine at Georgetown, so he's definitely someone I can trust with my life.
So how's this going to work? It won't be a free-for-all with 3 of us interviewing our guests at the same time. Instead, we will rotate every week, giving us a bit more breathing room.
And when we do bonus episodes without guests to dive into recent news developments, we'll get the entire gang together for those.
Now, on to our second item of the day, our revamped Patreon. We've been meaning to do this for a while, but have never really come around to doing it properly. But we are now proud to announce we are going to give you real perks with a 3-tiered system on our Patreon.
First of all, a few words on Patreon. We're trying to build our Patreon because it will allow us to pay for our physical equipment and our digital subscriptions we need to record and distribute the podcast. But also, down the road, we want to hire people to help us with the production of these podcasts and continue to bring exciting guests.
We are not trying to make a living out of this, but it's also a lot of time and effort we put into these during our busy professional lives. So Patreon will really help us make sure we keep finding the time for Uncommon Decency week after week.
So what do you get as one of our patrons?
For €5 a month, you can become a decent commoner. As a decent commoner, you will get some of our episodes ad-free and ahead of time. But most importantly, we are now putting a little under half episodes behind a paywall. We will still release episodes every week, but only a shorter 40-minute long version, while the full episode will only be accessible to our Patreons. Last but not least, our decent commoners will get our heartfelt gratitude and will thank our new patrons in each episode, unless, of course, you wish to remain anonymous. So if you've been listening to the show for a while now, it's a great opportunity to support us while getting access to the juiciest parts of our episodes.
For €10 a month, you can become an Uncommonly Decent patron. Our Uncommonly Decent patrons get all the perks listed before, but also get access to our monthly book club, with a free PDF copy of the book we will be reviewing that month. We're very excited to bring this unique aspect to our podcast and to you, our listeners. We hope to build a real community for debate and conversation on European history, politics, and philosophy. Down the road, I'm sure we can get some of the authors to chat with us and speak with you. So don't wait to join us.
And on top of that, you get a free copy of a book every month. So to be honest, for €10 a month, that's a great bargain.
Lastly, if you're feeling especially generous, we have our most decent patron tier. This is for our donors who would like to give more than the tiered amounts to support our work on this program. In addition to the benefits enjoyed by the other 2 tiers, you will receive other perks and tokens of thanks from us throughout the year, including hard copies of books, handwritten letters of gratitude, and uncommonly decent merchandise.
Lastly, we are looking for a podcast producer. It's been largely Jorge carrying this thankless task of producing these episodes over the past 2 years, and he needs the break. We want to make our product as slick as possible, and a producer would really help us go the extra mile to deliver an experience for you, the listener. While past experience is a plus, we just want someone who's passionate about podcasting, and it's a great opportunity for someone to get some hands-on experience that they can put in their CV. If you're interested in joining Uncommon Decency, reach out to us at undecencypod@gmail.com. That's undecencypod@gmail.com.
That's all for this week, and I'm just so tremendously excited about this brand new season. See you soon.